Donald Trump has proposed moving more than 1 million people from Gaza to Jordan and Egypt as a possible solution to the Middle East conflict. Speaking on Air Force One, he said cleaning up Gaza could be a step toward peace, but the plan is likely to draw criticism. The proposal will raise concerns among Arab countries that it could be part of a plot to hand over Palestinian land to Israel. However, Trump, a man who thinks in terms of construction and real estate, has discussed the idea with Jordan's King Abdullah. He has asked him to accept more Palestinian refugees, adding that he intends to make a similar request to Egyptian President Abdel-Fattah el-Sisi. Trump noted that the region is in a state of constant war and suffering. Something has to happen, he said, answering questions from reporters during a 20-minute session on board the plane. Speaking of Gaza, he called it basically a demolition site, where almost everything is destroyed and people are dying. He said building housing elsewhere could give Palestinians a chance at a peaceful life. While he suggested that resettlement could be a temporary or long-term solution, the plan would likely be difficult to implement. Gazans fear they will lose the ability to return home, and neighboring Arab countries have been reluctant to accept more refugees. Discussing the impact of Israel's war with Hamas in Gaza, Trump praised Abdullah for already hosting a significant number of Palestinians and expressed hope that Jordan and Egypt would provide more help. "I would like to see Egypt take people in," he said, "and Jordan could help too." The initiative was part of a broader conversation amid other events the president has held. During a speech in Las Vegas, he thanked voters for their support in the election and explained his decision to fire more than a dozen inspectors who serve as overseers. Critics called it a mass firing, but Trump described it as routine practice for the new administration. Some of them were seen as unfair. Others were doing a bad job, he said. Trump also hinted at the possibility of his first overseas visit to Saudi Arabia or the UK. He recalled how he chose Saudi Arabia last time because it agreed to buy $450 billion worth of American goods. It could be Saudi Arabia, it could be the UK. He said that Trump's proposal to resettle millions of people and his comments on international policy thus add a new chapter to the debate over the future of the Middle East.